Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Hell's Kitchen.
Last time Jay went home, so he went home in the middle and then they kind of faked us out and nobody really went home, but Jay went home.
Alright.
It's time for the reward challenge. Let's learn about tartare.
Ew, I don't like that.
It's raw meat in the dish. And Chef Gordon says I'm making you a beef tartare and a scallop tartare.
Well, the beef tartare was made with tuna, and the scallop tartare was made with sea bass.
And he's like, oh, look, taste it now. Pass this dog's dinner around. And
He totally fooled them. Everyone was like, oh,
that's
it was
the best I've ever had.
ever.
Well, too bad it wasn't what you thought it was, stupid.
Yeah.
So it's time for a taste test. I always love the taste test challenge.
Me too. And the ladies had to sit out one member, and LA was immediately like,
Yeah.
I'll sit out, chef.
Well, I can understand it because she's a smoker. And when you're a smoker, your palate is not as sensitive as somebody who's not a smoker. So,
first round, Ben versus Andrea.
pretty close. 3-2. I think Ben had 3 and Andrea had 2. Then Robert versus Giovanni. Okay, Robert knows how to eat. You think he'd know all this stuff. And Giovanni is a pretty damn good chef. But Gordon pulled out like pea tendrils as one of them. Who's supposed to know that?
They both went 0 for 4, which is really
Pretty sad. Yeah, especially since Robert couldn't get lobster or truffles, which is like his favorite thing.
Yeah.
He said it tasted like crap.
Supposedly, truffles are his favorite.
I know. Carol versus Lacey, they both got 2. That's pretty respectable.
Mm-hmm.
But then Paula versus Danny, Gordon switched it up a little bit, and he did the old, what he usually uses as the tiebreaker, which is he gives you a recipe, and it's made with 10 ingredients, and you get to keep all the points from all the ingredients that you correctly name.
And it was like minestrone soup.
Right. So it was pretty much... what was it, 5-4 when they went into that?
I think so.
And yeah, it ended up 8-7 with Paula pulling ahead by 1.
That was close too, because she was like crapping it up, and then all of a sudden she just like figured out what was in there.
Yeah, sounds a little fixed to me. So the red team wins a photo shoot for TV Guide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as punishment...
This was a doozy. The blue team had to wait on the red team and prep both kitchens for service that night.
And you know the red team was being bitches about it. They were all like, oh, can I have a drink over here? Blah, blah, blah. But I love those photo shoots where they like pretend they're sitting and talking and everything, and they're all like, blah, 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 pass. And Gordon's like, and they're like, and it's great. So Craig Thomashoff was there, a.k.a. TV Guide dude.
And he had lunch with Ramsey and the winning team.
Cool. So, Hell's Kitchen is open.
Celebrities in the house.
Oh, minor
McCormack.
celebrities.
I love Eric McCormack.
He's alright. I mean, I haven't really seen him in too much now. I guess he's
got a new
producing.
show.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
That's why he was on. But what the hell was up with Robert Patrick? You know who he is. The robot from, I think, like the second Terminator movie. I don't know what he's been doing lately, though. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, dinner service. Paula, the risotto is too salty.
But then her second attempt was like, perfect.
Yeah, how do you go from having total crap to this beautiful risotto? Alright, so Lacey was having a night. As she should, because she's a dummy.
Yeah, she was having...
What is meat?
Issues at the
I don't know. How long? I don't know.
Which one's the well done one?
Alright, let's go with the small... No, I don't know. What's a minute?
She was sent out by Ramsey, and she got a good old pantry pep talk.
You gotta love the old pantry pep talks.
Those are big this season.
Yeah, very big. Then Ben was trying to help out, and he ended up burning himself, and Robert crapped through his pants. He split them open, and his boxer shorts were hanging out. And
I wouldn't want that going on.
I wouldn't want that near my food. What did he do, blast out of those, or what?
I don't know.
So then, Carol and Andrea, come on, they've been fighting since, like, day 1. And now they're not even talking to each other. Carol was, like, ignoring Andrea the whole time. Yeah, and then Lacey had her final meltdown, and she was thrown out in a pantry elimination.
Yeah.
Another popular thing this semester, I was gonna say. What's wrong with me? So the blue kitchen, I guess the red kitchen was ahead until the big meltdown there. And then the blue kitchen's catching up, even though they're down by 1.
People.
Actually, they're down by 2 now because
Yeah.
Lacey got thrown out.
So it was not a good night for the meat station in general because Carol on the red team was having a tough time too.
Oh, I don't know what it is with those damn Wellingtons. Why the hell can't they cook right? Nobody out of any of the seasons really has any luck with those until like the end of the season. So the 3 men finished the dinner service before the 5 women. What the F is that? The women really suck. I know.
All right.
So red team, you suck. It's official.
They had to bring back 2 nominees for Gordon.
All right. So they nominated L.A.
Because she's like
Just
mediocre,
okay.
and she's a space cadet.
Yeah, she is. She's like zoned out all the time. I'd go
It's
visit
like me.
a neurologist because I think she might be having like some kind of staring seizures or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then Carol, you've had many bad services, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You're hit or miss. But then Gordon pulls out of the bag. What about Andrea? You know, she has been pretty crappy, I must say.
Yes.
She's either very good, kind of, very, very not often, and mostly.
I don't like her attitude.
I don't like her attitude either, and she reminds me of Orange County Housewives, first and second season Joe, the one who was living with Slade Smiley, and I didn't like her.
Yeah.
So L.A. was sent home. Oh
After
man,
a fake out.
yeah, I was really surprised that he sent L.A. home.
Hmm.
That's kind of sucky. Well, guess what? Next week, Andrea and Carol are still fighting. Could they please come up with something shocking? Because this has been going on since day 1, so it's kind of Celebrity Apprentice. Like, when are you going to go home already?
Dennis.
Till next week, much love.